Welcome back to Rising Voice English, everyone.
I'm Tom, and today we help beginners.
I'm Anna, and I love steady progress.
What if you improved English without speaking aloud?
That is exactly what today's lesson explores.
No pronunciation drills, no pressure, and no awkward moments.
Just quiet practice with your phone and notebook.
That sounds perfect for shy, busy beginners.
Today we focus on reading, listening, and understanding.
The routine is simple, calm, and easy.
Please subscribe and turn on notifications today.
All right, Anna, let's begin.
Let's dive in together. Part 1. Why silent practice works.
Anna, can I learn English without speaking yet?
Yes, Tom, that is completely possible.
So speaking is not always the first step.
Not for everyone, because understanding comes first.
You mean reading and listening should come first.
Exactly. They build patterns inside your brain.
So silent practice is not wasted time.
Not at all. It builds a strong foundation.
Like learning the language shape before speaking it.
That is a very smart way to think.
What about using my native language?
That helps too, because it supports understanding.
So translation can help beginners learn faster.
Yes, clear meaning creates stronger memory connections. Part 2. Setting up your silent practice space.
Anna, how should beginners set up practice?
Start small and make English part of life.
What is the first step?
Change your phone language to English.
That sounds simple and practical.
It is simple, yet very powerful.
Why does that help so much?
Every setting becomes a small reading lesson.
So even my phone helps me learn.
Exactly. Your phone becomes daily English input.
Which apps should beginners use?
Duolingo, Google Translate, and Anki work well.
Why these three apps together?
Duolingo teaches, Translate supports, and Anki reviews.
That sounds like a practical system.
It is, and it works very well.
What should learners write in notebooks?
5 new words, translations, and 1 example sentence.
That feels easy to follow daily.
Part 3. The daily silent routine. Now, let's look at the full routine.
Yes, this part helps many beginners most.
The routine takes about 1 hour daily.
That seems realistic for busy learners.
You can split it into 2 sessions.
That makes the routine feel easier already.
Morning vocabulary, 10 minutes. Start with 10 minutes of Duolingo each morning.
Why practice in the morning?
Your brain is fresh and ready then.
So one short lesson starts the day well.
Exactly, and that builds a good habit. Flashcard review, 15 minutes.
What comes after the morning lesson?
Review your Anki flashcards for 15 minutes.
This helps memory, right?
Yes, it prevents forgetting important new words.
That sounds like a smart routine.
Small daily reviews create strong long-term memory. Silent reading, 20 minutes.
What about reading practice?
Spend 20 minutes reading beginner-friendly English content.
What kind of content should they read?
Start with VOA Learning English or News and Levels.
Should beginners translate every single word?
No, read slowly and focus on meaning.
That feels less stressful already.
After reading, explain 1 paragraph in your language.
That is a strong learning method.
Yes, it helps your brain hold meaning. Listening practice, 15 minutes.
What about listening practice?
Choose a short English learner video.
How long should the video be?
About 3 to 5 minutes works well.
Should beginners use subtitles?
Yes, English subtitles help understanding a lot.
Should they pause every sentence?
Not the first time, just listen calmly.
Then watch again more slowly later?
Exactly, that trains your ear gently. End of day vocabulary review.
What should learners do before bed?
Write 5 new words from the day.
Should they add those words to Anki?
Yes, that strengthens memory before sleep.
That is a great beginner habit.
Part 4. Using your native language the smart way.
So translation is not a bad thing?
Not when you use it wisely.
How should learners use it correctly?
Understand meaning first, then read English again.
That connects meaning and language form.
Exactly, and that strengthens memory connections.
So understanding should come first.
Yes, then English feels easier over time. Part 5. Tools that help silent learning.
Anna, what tools do you recommend?
I recommend a few very helpful tools.
I'm listening carefully.
Use Anki or Quizlet for flashcards.
Great, those help with vocabulary.
Use Readling for quick word translations.
That sounds useful for reading practice.
Use VOA Learning English and News and Levels.
And what about listening practice?
Use YouTube with English subtitles and slow speed.
That makes learning feel less overwhelming.
Exactly. Simple tools and regular practice matter. Part 6. What progress looks like.
Anna, sometimes learners feel stuck.
That feeling is normal in the beginning.
So progress can feel very slow?
Yes, but real progress is happening.
What changes first for beginners?
They recognize words faster and understand more.
Maybe they stop translating every word too.
Exactly. That is real progress.
How can learners check improvement?
Read one short article every week.
What should they notice while reading?
Count how many words you understand alone.
That sounds simple and motivating.
Once a month, re-watch the same video.
Then they can see real growth.
Exactly, and that feels very encouraging.
Today showed that English learning can stay calm.
Yes, it does not need to feel stressful.
You do not need perfect speaking to start.
You only need to show up daily.
Small actions create strong results over time.
Change your phone language and do one lesson.
Then read one short article and write words.
Exactly. Small steps build steady confidence.
You are not behind anyone else.
You are learning at your own pace.
Quiet practice can become powerful progress.
Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
Share this with a fellow English learner.
Keep practicing quietly but powerfully.
See you next time on Rising Voice English.